This is Mikey, a newborn full of life. But his story began much earlier. At just 14 weeks in the womb, a tiny life just beginning to form, his heart beating, his limbs developing, and his future filled with endless possibilities. But a routine ultrasound reveals a potential concern, a slightly thickened nuchal translucency, suggesting the possibility of trisomy 21, more commonly known as Down syndrome. Faced with uncertainty, Mikey's parents were given the option of further testing, such as an amniocentesis, to confirm the diagnosis. While a blood test for chromosomal disorders, known as NIPT, could have been considered at 14 weeks, the significant finding on the ultrasound led doctors to recommend more definitive testing instead. However, invasive tests like amniocentesis carried risks of miscarriage and leaking amniotic fluid. After considering these risks, they chose to wait. It was not an easy decision, but they trusted in the process, knowing they would love Mikey no matter what. As Mikey grew, his mother was diagnosed with gestational diabetes at 34 weeks. She began daily insulin injections, taking every measure to keep herself and Mikey healthy. Despite the added challenges, she remained strong and determined to give her unborn child the best care possible. At 36 weeks, Mikey's parents reconsidered the option of amniocentesis. By this point in the pregnancy, the risk of miscarriage was no longer a concern. The decision to move forward with the test was made carefully, with the reassurance that it posed no harm to Mikey at this stage. They wanted to be prepared, whether the results brought the best news or confirmed their worst fears, so they could plan accordingly before the delivery. And when the results came back, they were relieved to find that everything was fine. Mikey was healthy, and the concerns about trisomy 21 were put to rest. At 37 week, the day arrived for Mikey to be born. Unlike the emergency C-section his sister had, Mikey's birth was carefully planned, a cesarean section scheduled due to his mother's age and the gestational diabetes. The delivery went smoothly, and with a deep sense of joy and relief, Mikey's parents welcomed their beautiful baby boy into the world. He was born weighing 4.11 kilograms, healthy and strong. As the medical team gently cleans Mikey, they are struck by how pristine he is. His amniotic fluid is crystal clear, as though he had just taken a bath before being born. His parents look on, filled with awe and wonder at this perfect little boy, who had faced so many uncertainties but arrived healthy and safe. Mikey was given a vitamin K injection, a routine procedure for newborns. Vitamin K is essential for blood clotting and helps prevent bleeding issues during the early days of life. The medical team conducted the usual checks and tests on a newborn. They assessed his weight, measured his length, and performed a full physical examination. Mikey's head was notably large for a newborn, which raised some concern. However, a month later, during a follow-up with the pediatrician, it was confirmed that his head size was perfectly normal. After comparing it to the family's medical chart, they found that Mikey had inherited the same head proportions as his father. The pediatrician reassured Mikey's parents that there was no cause for concern. It was simply an inherited characteristic. Similar to his sister, after birth, Mikey's blood sugar was assessed due to his mother's gestational diabetes, and he was fine. Now, as they look at Mikey, healthy and thriving, they know it was all worth it. Mikey's story is a testament to resilience and love. His parents faced difficult decisions, carefully considering what was best for him and their family. Every family's journey is unique, and the choices they make come from a place of deep care and understanding. Now, as Mikey rests in the warmth of their love, it's clear that the challenges they face strengthen their bond and deepen their connection with him. Today, Mikey is thriving, a symbol of hope, strength, and the power of family. His journey reminds us that every child, regardless of the circumstances, is worthy of love and care. Mikey's story is just beginning, and with the unwavering support of his family, his future holds endless possibilities. For more insightful stories and valuable information that support your parenting journey, be sure to like and subscribe.